Let me tell you a story. I was born with a disability called specific language impairment. This disability stopped me from communicating with others and expressing how I felt. At the age of 6, I went to primary school to help me learn to speak and write. But at the age of 9, when I moved to a different primary school, I started getting bullied. I was excluded from activities and was made fun of because of the way I spoke. With all the constant bullying, I didn't want to go to school, had nightmares and was alone with no friends. This affected my life at school and my life at home. It isn't good to bully us, as it just aggravates our daily struggle and makes it worse. It may not seem that important to you, but we have feelings and emotions just like you. We go through life feeling happiness, sadness, anger, love and happiness. Yet when people come across us, like you treat us as if we are robots, like we are emotionless. And in the end, you don't expect us to react at all. We do react, we do feel, and we should be treated equally. You may think this isn't important or doesn't involve you. Now, we don't have pens, so sorry about that. But what I want you to do is to think about your worst fear or memory and think about yourself writing it down on that piece of paper right in front of you. Now you've got it. Now I want you to scrunch that piece of paper up. Yep. And now I want you to throw it at me. Those pieces of scrunched up paper represents how my opinions have been disregarded through my life. Bullying affects all people of shapes, sizes, colours and races. But bullying affects us the most. Our disability limits what we can or can't do in life and limits us from living our lives as normal people. We try to ignore our limitations, but when bullying comes along, it's hard not to. The main reason we are bullied is because we're differently, physically and mentally. We act differently, speak differently, or do things differently too. People see us as jokes and decide to make fun of us. What they think is funny and cool is actually hurting us. In life, we have to deal with our limitations and the bullying comes on top of those problems. Don't bully people who you don't know because you never know what they may be experiencing. Whether it's family problems, social problems, or having to do with their own disability, if that happens. Not bullying is one step closer to treating us equally. All people are born with emotions and feelings, right?
Yeah.
Wrong. According to many people, we don't have emotions and feelings. When people come across us, they just assume that because of our disability, we don't feel. This isn't true. In our life, we experience many emotions: sadness, anger, love, and happiness. We try to express how we feel in life, but the certain disability we have limits our communication of emotions in the world, which leaves us appearing as emotionless. We express our emotions in different ways that sometimes people don't understand, but if you try to at least understand, then you're helping to treat us equally. Everyone has rights. Those rights allow them to be who they are. We don't always have those rights. We are bullied and misinterpreted as non-emotional and sensitive. But as humans, we should be treated as equals. We should be treated with kindness and equality just as the rest of the Australians in this country. You may think this doesn't involve you, but it does. All the people that have been in my life have affected me in a bad way or in a good way. You have the chance to make their lives so much better, because I know from experience that if you treat a person nicely, then their life will be a lot better. It will be easier to handle and they'll feel better about themselves. We do react, we do feel, and we should treat it equally.